guys, this is Jesse with McDominator Gaming. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm going to show you a few things about this update today that I really haven't seen covered. The main thing is when you pull up your screen, if you're in the top 10,000 players in the world, it'll show you your rank over top of the league. You see it there at the top right, the 9,372. If you're in the top 10,000, it does show you your rank. It took out your end of the season ranking, it took out your best season, but it did add that. So you can tell if you're in the top 10,000. That'll go up and down a lot. The leagues, you guys know about the leagues by now. I'm excited to get this draft chest. I didn't buy the one because I'm a completely free to came initially in the shop. I always get terrible cards that I don't use. But anyway, I want to go over some games today. We just hit our best of the season, our current season high, 4,664, so we're in good shape. My goal for this season, about 2 weeks left, is to hit Master 1. I would love to hit 5,000 trophies. I hit 4801 to end last season, and that was a new personal best. So I'm aiming for Master 1, and I want to hit 5,000. And I actually had posted the first game I want to show. Okay, so this is going to be a Lava Hound deck. And, Lava Hound decks are definitely difficult for me to play against. And they're for a lot of reasons. I really don't have a building that does high damage. I'm stuck with my wizard mainly. So, as I always, start with my goblins on the left. I'm going to drop my princess back a little bit so she'll get a few chip shots on the mega minion. Arrows come out, that's fine. Drop my wizard. I want to push left lane, so I drop him just to the left because of where the mega minion was. It's not a problem for me. Go ahead and launch my balloon. Trust my wizard's going to take care of that. When the skeleton army drops, I go ahead and use my arrows just so I can get some damage in. So he goes ahead and uses a lightning. And I don't remember that he does that for whatever reason. The next time out, I don't even remember that, and I wind up getting my wizard killed. You need to remember what they play. So right now, I'm just doing chip damage. Doing whatever I can to just keep chipping him down. He again had that mega minion in the middle, so I was able to pull him with my knight to the opposite side. It's going to get absolutely no value and get melted. He uses his tombstone. My knight's just going to take that down 2 hits. And so the 3 skeletons are no issue. We just leave those alone, let the tower take care of it. And I drop my balloon just after he drops his Lava Hound. That's the first time I realize he has it. So now I'm thinking defense. He goes ahead and lets me have the tower because he's trying to set this up for himself. So I drop my wizard back here, and it turns out this is going to be a Lava Loon deck, which are highly annoying. As soon as I see that both of these are being hit, I drop my freeze. So my wizard is hitting both of these right now. Now, I didn't think about the fact he has his lightning. I forgot about that. So I have to drop my spear goblins behind so that they'll target the balloon, get my arrows ready, take out all the lava pups, and take a little more damage here. Oh no, okay. I dropped my knight, so that's okay. So, what I need to remember now is for my wizard to survive and do what I needed to do, I have to avoid the lightning. The thing about the lightning to remember is it hits the things with the 3 highest hit points. So what I'm going to do here is I know what he's going to do, and I just have to time this. Because I know he's going to want to lightning my wizard. And this is complete guesswork right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my barbarians all around my wizard. So watch this. So I go ahead and get them down, and there comes the lightning. Right when I do it, hits my tower, kills 2 of my barbs. Again, as soon as I see the balloon take damage, I freeze those. Then my wizard whittle both down. My wizard survives, and it's entirely because those barbs were preemptively dropped, and the lightning killed those instead of the wizard. So that's going to give me my win. So there are ways to trick the lightning if you have certain cards in your deck, like barbarians. Right now, for example, say I was worried that he was going to win the game with the lightning, I could drop those around my tower, and if I drop it just right, the lightning will hit 3 barbs instead of the tower because they have more hit points. So, that game went well. I was happy with that. Let's see if we get anything here. Musketeer. Comments. Nope. Nothing good. Alright. So let's pull up. Royal Giant gives a lot of people problems. So let's watch this Royal Giant game. How I deal with Royal Giants. Get through that beginning a little bit. So I'm my princess. If you've watched these videos, I'm going to start with her. Up at the top left of the bridge, always on the outside part of the bridge, in case they drop a musketeer in the middle, it will not target her and go to the opposite lane. So I'm going to use my goblins to pull the knight over. He zaps them, that's okay. I'm going to have my wizard there to whittle everything down. And I always like to push with my knight and my wizard together. So I'll go ahead and drop my knight and let them start pushing up the lane. I'm happy with what I see right now until those elites come out. The wizard would have taken care of those archers, no problem, so I have to use my barbs. I dropped them a little further back this time so that my tower could kill that first one that was really weak. Another play here, always pay attention to the thing's health, because I can just simply drop my goblins back here to get a little tiny bit of damage on the knight, because both of the archers are one hit as soon as they're in range from the tower, and they won't do any damage as long as the tower's not shooting the knight first. So we're going to get just a little bit of damage there, and we give up nothing on our tower. So in good shape there. Get a little bit of chip damage. Always try to just whittle down little by little if the game pace isn't conducive to actually launching my balloon. So I drop my wizard behind the tower, and this is the first time I find out that he has Royal Giant. No need to quirk out about it, though. Just drop the knight and let the knight and wizard and tower take it down. I could drop my barbs. I do not want to overextend, though, because I know I'm already behind on elixir, and that would put me at a huge deficit. And really, that would have been crazy value with that fireball for him. So I get the freeze down. We're going to get one hit, and I don't bother because of where he dropped those minions. They're right on top of my balloon. I'm not going to... Not that I could. I don't have the elixir to do it. I would have left them alone anyway. I would not arrow those because they're going to kill me, but the back two are way too close to my balloon, and they're going to die after they kill my balloon. And so then my tower can just three-shot the minion, no damage, and I saved that elixir. Now again, get my first lead of the game right here. Finally ahead by, what's that, about 45 hit points? So go back to that chip damage, get the goblins up there, try to get something. He gets his knight down. So I'm going to counter with my wizard and then my knight up front until I see that. So I go ahead, and this is a poor play by him. He sees my wizard hitting both the Royal Giant and the knight. He fireballs, then zaps my wizard to kill it, leave my barbs completely alone because I didn't use those last time on the Royal Giant, so he wasn't expecting that. And so we're good here. Got the preemptive arrow on those minions, waiting for the archers. There they are. We freeze those, and we got the tower down. So now we go into defense mode, and I need a really strong first defense here on the Royal Giant. Go again with the barbs. He's going to get 2 hits. Once I see that, I know he's got that tower down. He has a fireball. I know it. 17 seconds, he's going to launch it. This is a great chance for a counter push because he has no choice but to launch the fireball to the tower or he loses. So I go ahead and put my knight in the middle of my barbs, and I'm going to launch my balloon with it because I know I'm going to have a huge elixir advantage. So he has minions and archer, the only 2 things I worry about here. So I go ahead and get my arrows out on the minions, waiting on the archers. There they are. We're going to freeze those, and we have our 3-crown win. And so that worked out, pretty well. He waited a while to get his Royal Giant out, which usually you don't see with a Royal Giant deck. They usually get those out a little bit faster. And my most recent game was kind of a weird deck. You don't see a whole lot of that. So I'll pull up this quick-ish, I guess, kind of hog cycle deck here. All max commons, level 10 hog, level 3 princess, level 4 miner. So he has a highly, in terms of levels, overpowered deck for mine. Now, I don't have a single max card anywhere, and he has 5 of them. And my poor princess at level 2 down there. would love to get another princess for her. Alright, so when I see those level 13 minions, this was a bad break for me. I was hoping that my wizard would be able to shoot those. It takes 2 shots for my wizard to kill a max minion. He turns instead onto the miner, so I'm going to have to use my arrows to save my wizard and try to get some kind of value out of him. Not an ideal start. I'm way behind on elixir. I'm 5 back right now. So I'm going to try I'm not going to combo. Usually I like to combo my knight with my wizard. I'm just going to let him go, try to save a little bit of elixir here. And I hesitate here. I shouldn't. Because I want to drop my goblins on the princess. And by doing so, I would be able to get a +1 trade. But when he drops that hog, my barbarians are my main hog defense. And they're next up in line, so I have to play something. I can't play my goblins yet, or the princess will kill them. Instead of thinking quickly, I hesitated, and I'm going to give up an extra hit because of it. You need to drop the knight up there for the princess, and then the barbs over on the hog, which I finally figure out after hesitating. Bad play by me, good play by him. So I gave up some unnecessary damage. So what I'm going to wind up doing here, after I see him drop these minions, I'm going to drop my princess in the middle of the map. And the reason I do that is she's going to target those minions, but after she kills those, she's going to spin and shoot the archer on the other side. So despite him dropping 6 elixir, I defended it with 3 and gave up no damage on my towers. Alright, so he's doing another opposite combo push thing here. So I'm going to ignore the miner. He doesn't do a ton of damage to the tower. I'm going to ignore him, get my wizard back, and I'm going to put my goblins in the middle to pull those elites over. Get those melted down. I'm going to drop my knight so that I can run my combo here. So I have my knight wizard combo that I like. They're a little closer together in lane than I usually like them to be. It is what it is, though. I was about to use my arrows, saw the hog, was able to get my barbs down instead. No hits given up. And my wizard did a lot of damage on that tower. I used my arrows. Turns out not to be a good play. I used it right as he dropped his minions in the left. Same thing, though. I'm going to drop my princess in the middle so that if he did drop anything opposite lane, she would be able to help with that as well. Nothing dropped. Now she's just heading to try to do some chip damage. Isn't able to, but we're in good shape here going into the last minute. So I get my goblins up on the archers to finish them off. I'm going to get my knight back on that miner. And I want to combo my knight with my balloon now. So there goes the balloon. And here comes his hog. I wanted to use my arrows on the princess here and try to preemptive the minions. But this hog caused problems for me. Have to defend that. So now I'm just switching over to my freeze. I know he has archers coming too. I'm able to catch both the archers and the minions with the freeze. Puts me in great shape, and now I'm back on defense. He says, good game. I wasn't feeling comfortable at this point. I did not believe that I had this game won yet. So here comes that hog again. I'm going to use my knight and my wizard here so that after I kill the hog, they can spin and start on these elites. So thinking just a step ahead here so my wizard could do work there. All going to work out great. That thing's dead. And at this point, I finally feel comfortable that I have, in fact, won this game. But, it definitely was far from over when he said good game initially. So I'll throw out the good game at this point. Quick cycle hog deck. My main goal is to get to that last minute, and I can catch up a little bit in elixir. The last minute is definitely favorable to me in that situation. I will give you minions. I will not give a wizard. So, it's been fun with these new leagues. Interesting to see how all this plays out. Submit questions for our next episode. It's a cool little dragon. So, we're doing well at 46-64. We have, how long left in the season here? 13 days. Oh, another thing that just reminded me. If you use an Android, there's an optional update out that you can go and download so that you won't glitch out of the game when you pull up the leaderboard. For the longest time I had that, and I couldn't get it loaded up. It's highly frustrating. There's an optional update out that would take care of that as well. So, we're not far off the local leaderboard either, which is cool. I don't expect to get up into that range until I get some higher level things. But 48, high 4,800, so about 200 off. You know, we're leveling up. I got my freeze up to level 6 yesterday. I am 8,600 gold away from getting my goblins to 12. And then we can start working on some max things. I think I'm probably going to try to get my wizard to 10 next so that I can one-hit max minions. That would be awesome. But anyway, hey, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you learned something about, playing this style of deck. And as always, I appreciate you guys watching.